Yo, what up, peeps? T Money here on this beautiful Sunday early afternoon, and I just finished watching this movie, and I felt like doing a quick review on it because it's one of those films that came out of nowhere, like literally bottom shelved Walmart, um, low budget, new to DVD bin type shit, and I had seen originally some people uh, browsing on a regular Tuesday, new release Tuesday, at Walmart, and I had seen this, and for whatever reason, just a lot of the covers of the films, the low budget stuff that Walmart gets in can stand out. There was another one called like Dead Clowns or Clown something, but rarely do you or do I rather come across a movie like that I actually end up watching and enjoying. And yeah, I just wanted to do a quick review of it because I actually really did enjoy this movie. I thought it was really solid. And I'm so glad I checked it out. Basically, we have The Cleaning Lady, a twisted story of obsession and love. Um, in the film stars Alexis Kendra and Rachel Alig. Um, and so there's the synopsis. On the surface, Alice seems to be a woman who has it all: a gorgeous apartment, a booming career, a stunning physique, and a handsome boyfriend. The only problem is he's married to someone else. Looking for a way to simplify her life, Alice hires Shelley to clean her house. As Alice begins to confide in Shelley about her illicit affair, their friendship grows, and so does Shelley's obsession with her new employee. It soon becomes clear that Shelley has motives and reach further than the normal cleaning lady. Shelley wants to cleanse Alice's entire life and will stop at nothing until she's done. What I liked about the movie, first and foremost, I thought it was very well acted. It didn't come across as a low budget production at all. It was actually well shot, well acted, um, and uh, the woman who played the cleaning lady, I'm assuming that's probably one of the two, Alexis Kendra or Rachel Alig. Um, it's not that it's a new story or refreshing or anything like that, but it was just, I guess, a story of an obsessed um, psychological thriller, I guess. Like we've seen so many of those before, but it was just really well done. We start to find out. So what happens is Alice is obviously having an affair with this man. She starts attending like love. It's like AA for love addicts, I guess. And so she's trying desperately to um, stop communication with this married man because she doesn't want to be a home wrecker. And um, so, like it says, she's trying to do things to occupy her time. She reaches out to this woman who I think initially is like coming. She's like a plumber or something. She's coming to fix something. So, and she says, "Well, would you like to, come and clean for me on Tuesdays and Fridays or whatever?" And so the girl agrees to, and it turns out that she has some major psychological, deep-rooted psychological issues that have a lot to do with her upbringing, and we see flashbacks of that throughout the film, and you learn some things about her. You learned why she was how she became horribly deformed, and they do a great job, like uh, showing the backstory through flashback sequences. Particularly when she's looking in the mirror or something like that, it'll flash to another scene. So that was fine. That was great. And you start to get an idea of why maybe she became so obsessive and psychotic as she did based on her childhood upbringing. Um, and it was just a solid movie. Like, um, trying to think like what I didn't like about it. I mean, the gore, there wasn't a ton of gore, but the sequences that involved, there's a sequence that involves what is it, some sort of acid that's poured onto an individual, hydrochloric acid or something like that. That's pretty intense. The burning scene where it shows how Shelley got her burns. Anything that involves, it was all practical effects for the most part. and I appreciated that. I like the feel of it. It felt like a pretty solid production. This is definitely something that could have come out of Scream Factory or IFC. And it was just straightforward, solid. The one problem, I guess, or issue that I have with the film is I felt the ending was insanely rushed. I wanted so much more. And there's something with these like lower budget indie horror movies that they're doing lately. These endings are so like depressing, and I kind of appreciate that. It's kind of unique rather than your traditional Hollywood ending. We have more of a non-conventional or unconventional ending where, um, it's not going to be as happy as you want it to be without spoiling too much. I know that says a lot, but I like that, and I don't because everybody wants to see um, the heroine or whatever the victim come out on top, I guess, for lack of a better word. But I don't want to spoil anything. But I thought it was really good, and yeah, I'm trying to think of like, I mean, it's not an amazing film, but it's definitely decent. It's definitely enjoyable. And solid. Aside from the rushed ending, it leaves kind of some questions too. It's like there's one scene, well, periodically throughout the film, Shelley goes to this like abandoned garage or whatever where she lives, and she opens the door, and you find that she's holding people captive, or a woman captive in chains, and she feeds her these dead blended up rats. I love the opening sequence as well. It's just rats going into a blender, and then she hits the blend button, and then it pans to the title sequence, The Cleaning Lady. I thought that was really good. Um, but simple but good. But you kind of don't understand what's the reasoning. Obviously she's psychotic, but like is there any reason in particular why she's got this woman chained up, other than the fact that I think she wants to cleanse people, hence the title of the film. But that actually kind of comes by, in terms of the story, it's kind of, what's the word? It's not planned. It's like, it's not that she's really, well, I guess, she's like, it's a house call initially, I think she has to go to fix the plumbing. But then she turns into the cleaning lady, only because Alice asks her if she would come and clean for her. But ironically, or maybe not so ironically, like it says on the synopsis, she wants to clean Alice's entire life. But yeah, so I guess we just have to accept that this woman's a psychopath and she keeps people hostage for whatever reason. We kind of know why she's keeping Alice hostage, because she doesn't. It's almost like she's obsessed and she wants to be her, but she I don't know. It was good. I really liked it. I really recommend it. If anything, I'm just making this video because I want to shine a spotlight on this movie. I think it deserves that. It came out of nowhere. And honestly, thank you to whoever those YouTubers are that do those Tuesday videos where they show you guys what's coming out. I wouldn't have known about this movie. I happened to catch that and see that. And it was of no interest to any of them, but for whatever reason, it stood out to me, and I'm glad I picked it up. I enjoyed it. So check it out. The Cleaning Lady from RLJ Entertainment. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a solid movie. Well acted, well written, well shot. The dialogue was good. Like I said, it was well written. I enjoyed it, other than the ending. I wanted a little bit more from the ending. Definitely kind of left me hanging. Not that it was bad. It was just kind of like, it got to a point where I was like, okay, this movie's either going to end now and I'm going to be pissed off because I need to see so much more, or this movie's going to be like could be another like half hour long and go into so much more. But it just kind of ends, and that kind of bothered me. But other than that, I enjoyed it. So check it out, The Cleaning Lady from RLJ Entertainment. It's cheap. You can get it. It's not on Blu-ray, so whatever. Go rent it. I'd say it's definitely worth a watch. All right. Have a nice end of your weekend, ladies and gents. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.